welcome or welcome back to my digital sanctuary. My name is Ethereal Achak. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you living? I post videos on vlogs, beauty, and sometimes music related content, so if any of that appeals to you, please subscribe and yeah, stay tuned for this video. So today we're going to do a review on this hair. Baby! This hair that I customized from AliExpress. So let's get into it, okay? This melt is a little bit old. I laid this down like 2 or 3 days ago, so it might be looking a little crispy, but regardless, I think it still looks pretty good. I did order this hair from Siyun hair on AliExpress. And yeah, let's get into the details of the hair. I don't want to make this too long. I'm gonna get into the details of the hair when I ordered it, and then I'll let you know how I customized it, because this is not the same wig. I mean, it's the same wig, but you know it's not the same. It's a different girl. It's giving a different girl. This is a 13 by 6 inch wig, and usually I make my wigs myself. I'm kind of a hairdresser, so for a while I've been making my own wigs. This time I decided, you know what, let me just get a pre-made wig, because it was right before Christmas and I did not want to be bothered with sewing bundles together and everything. So I picked this up in 20 inches and it was in the loose deep wave texture. So I'm gonna put some clips in of like how the hair looked before I like colored it and straightened it. Or actually, if you look at my last video, you'll see, that wig is this wig. I know, shocker, right? But when I tell you, we're gonna get into the problems. So I already did want to color the hair because, first of all, I wanted to try out this chestnut chocolatey brown color. This is a color that I've never tried before, and I was kind of worried about like how it would look on my skin tone, but you know what, is really giving. It's really doing what it needs to do. It's doing things. This texture, before I straightened it and like colored it and stuff, it was a loose deep wave texture, more on the loose side, not so deep, you know. It's more like a loose wave. But I really liked it. You know, I liked it on me. I didn't like the length that I picked it up in, so I got it in 20 inches. Something about curlier hair when it's shorter on me, it's giving me preschool. It's giving me childish. Like, it just wasn't giving that like look that I was trying to go for. So I think it got really old for me within days. I was just like, I didn't feel cute wearing it. And not only that, this hair, like, I feel like with the curly hair, I don't know if it's just because it's the deep wave, but the hair felt like the ends felt really see-through and dry. So I did pick up the wig in a 180 density. I'm just gonna leave all the details here so in case I miss anything. I think the fact that I got it in 180 density was also a problem for why the ends were so thin. Because like, if it's already not as thick of a density and then the ends are, it's giving thin, the ends are giving thin and dry, it's just, it was looking old fast, and I'm like, this is new hair. Why does this hair look like I've had it for like months? So after about a week, I was like, okay, it's time to transform this. So to get into the transformation, basically what I did was give the hair a bleach bath to lift it to this color, and I feel like it got to the color that I wanted it to be. I definitely did not want it to be any lighter, but what I did was just mix like bleach and 40 as well as a little bit of 20 volume developer in a container, and then I put hot water in a bigger container, and then I just started mixing that in there. I think my first mistake, even though it ended up working in the end, I think because it was hard to mix the bleach mixture in the already made water because it was like thick and chunky, I probably next time would put the powder in the water and mix it, and then put the developer in the water and mix it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I feel like that would have mixed a lot better, because doing it the way that I did it left like chunks in the water, and it was, I was like, is this working? I don't know if like, and I was trying to mix it, and it was like getting bleach all over my hands. And also wear gloves, please wear gloves. But yeah, in the end it turned out fine. And then I will show you the video though of like, the color was great, the texture however was a mess. It was a mess. So I don't know if it was because I processed it, but like, the hair is advertised as human hair. I feel like we should all know by this point, a lot of these AliExpress vendors, they try to get away with selling like a blend of human hair and like sometimes synthetic hair. And like, this was an issue when I ordered hair for my cousin maybe like a couple months back, and she wanted to do red hair, so I colored it red, and the hair would like barely lift, and you could see like half of it was still like black, and like it was like still dark and red, and it was like you could see parts of the hair that was not picking up the color, and that was like the synthetic parts obviously. So I tried to hit up the company. I'm like, excuse the fuck out of me, what the hell is this hair? And they're like, I sent them the pictures and everything, and they try to tell me that it looked like it took the color. Took what color? Are you dumb? Like, they actually try to play. So I could only get her half of her refund back, but that was so like annoying, so annoying. So now you really have to do your thorough research, watch your reviews, watch everything when you order hair, because like these companies, they don't even use the real pictures. They don't even be using the real pictures of the actual hair that they're trying to sell, for one. And a lot of the reviews on the website, will be fake. Like, you'll see Patricia Bright under there, and she'll be talking about some love so much. Like, hey dear, love it. And okay, I don't want to go on a rant, but anywho, just do your research. After I tried wearing it brown in that like curly, like loose deep wave texture with mousse and some like leave-in conditioner, and just like try and let it set like that, and it was cute for what it was, but it still looked really dry, crunchy. Like, the ends just didn't look good. So I decided, you know what, let me just wash it and straighten it, and I feel like this is a way better look for it, and it feels better, it feels more like easier to manage. So it wasn't like a complete bust. All I'm going to say is, if I was to order hair from this company again, I would not order any texture from curly to loose wave to loose deep to deep. I'm not ordering curly or wavy hair from them. That's just on period, because I feel like you can tell from a company's like how they make their curly hair if it's like really good or not. So I don't want to diss them, but like, this curly hair is just, it just wasn't giving. It really wasn't giving. I feel like if it was longer, maybe I would have liked it more, but honestly no, I feel like if it was longer I would have been more annoyed, because curly to like wavy hair, just like having to deal with it in general, and then if there's more hair on top of it to like have to like detangle and like put more product on, like, it's just yeah, it's just nupsiat. It's just a headache. I'm gonna insert some pictures, but I did order hair for my cousin from the same company. She ordered a straight, hold on, I don't have the wig, like the wig she's wearing it, so I don't have it here to show you guys, but basically she got the same wig but like straight, 250 density, 30 inches. And when I tell you that hair, I'm gonna have to ask her how it's holding up, but that hair literally like laid perfectly. The density, the thickness was just like amazing. So for future reference, if I was ever to order hair again from them, I would get their straight wig, and I would only get it in 250 density, nothing less, because I mean, like, this isn't, let me show the back. It isn't like super duper thin. Like, you know, it's enough to like cover the back, but it's decent. But I still feel like it's still pretty thin, especially when you know that certain hair is going to shed. It's better to go up in density than to go down. But yeah, I'm just gonna insert some pictures actually of the hair that I styled on my cousin. Was it like right? So we did like a bust down middle part, sleek straight, and honestly it was giving. Like, we didn't even have to color it. It was pretty dark for 1B hair. That was fairly like a fairly dark brown, because you know sometimes with 1B you don't know if it comes like weird shades of brown. Yeah, I think that's my review for the hair from this company. I don't have too much to say about it. Hopefully me talking shit doesn't, you know, affect a future bag. I mean, like, if you guys want to work with me, I'd be willing to try another wig from you guys. I mean, but I will always be honest about my opinion, because I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, sometimes these companies really try to play, and I'm someone who's been ordering hair on AliExpress for years, especially like as a hairdresser, you peep things that are just like more aggravating than the average consumer, I guess. This is the end of the review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.